Hey, what's up, guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today, you know it as well as I do, we back on Raza Priest. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say in these intros. I normally just say that, and then I jump right into the game. But I want to start adding something here, and I don't know what. I don't want to be that asshole that says like and subscribe before the video starts, because that's just a dick move. But, yeah, anyways, let's hop right into the first game, and, yeah, I'll see you guys there. Alright, guys, I'll see y'all there. Alright, our first matchup is most likely against Secret Mage. We all know that this is most likely Secret Mage, and this hand is actually pretty good. Alright. I'm hoping he doesn't have a good hand. The Secret Mage matchup is very weird to me, because it is a very hard matchup, but for like every deck in the game, I feel. It's not easy for any deck, I feel, to beat this deck. And I know that might sound weird to say, because people might just say, like, oh no, Raza Priest doesn't lose to anything, what the fuck he's saying. But it actually does. The deck's big weakness is its big strength as well. And that is how consistent it is, right? I know that sounds weird to say that it's it's bad. The thing is, sometimes you get blindsided by the fact, like, oh, I have such a good hand, that you just forget that you're not playing solitaire. And then your opponent can find a way to kill you through everything you have. Well, again, that sounds really weird, because a lot of people agree that, like, oh, this deck is super powerful, oh, this deck is a problem. And, I mean, I do too. I don't want to... I agree that this deck is very, very powerful. I agree that it most likely needs a nerf. I don't like saying that, because I don't like the idea of nerfing decks, right? Coming from playing a lot of Magic, you can't nerf a card in Magic, right? Sure, you can ban them, but in Legacy or in Vintage, you can't ban shit, basically. I mean, you can, but whatever. So, coming from that background, I would much prefer to see them print a card that helps counter it more than seeing them nerfing it. Like, I can understand to say raising Raza to like 6 mana, or raising him to, you know, whatever. Like, I completely understand that, because it makes sense, right? It's not, that's not something that's completely dumb that no one would agree with, right? Raising Raza by a mana or 2 makes the deck less consistent, yes, slightly more because of Lorekeeper, but at the same time it slows it down. But I would much rather see, like, you know, like a card like Bad Luck Albatross, but that's less impactful against other decks, right? Because Bad Luck Albatross is really good, say, against Big Priest as well, and it's really annoying to deal with in not just Highlander decks. And that's the reason why they raised the mana cost. But I would really like to see them go and be like, alright, we agree we fucked up with this deck. And to counter Highlander, print a card that says, you know, add 2 cards to your opponent's deck, like a 2-drop, right? 2 mana, 2/2. Add 2 cards to your opponent's deck that have, when drawn, draw a card. So the cards do absolutely nothing, right? Except for make their deck no longer Highlander. And this way also, it gives your opponent, right? Say I played it, right? My opponent was the Highlander deck. It would tell me when he draws it, basically. Because you know how, you know, if you draw the souls from Soul Demon Hunter, whatever the fuck the deck's called, basically off, I forgot the name of the cards, but you know what I'm saying, right? So basically, if you had something like that, I feel like it would make it, like, really good, or even have, like, a positive effect for your opponent, like gain 2 life, right? So say if it's like 2 mana 3/2 that puts 2 cards in your, or even at that point it'd be a 2 mana 3/3, because it would be statted higher than it should, because it's a positive effect. But yeah, just something like that, I feel it would be really good for the game. I don't know. Tell me what you guys actually think about, like, an idea like that. I feel like it might be a little crazy, but at the same time, I feel like it might be, like, just crazy enough. Where the fuck is the flare to deal with the secret, man? This is 3 mana, correct? Yeah. I guess this... I take this because it's the card I care about least in case he does have a duplicate. Or sorry, it's the card I care about more if he does have duplicate. Okay. I also have to remember that this guy might be playing that weird-ass Highlander deck that we played against last time with, like, Grizzle Wizard and Finley. In the case where he is, I'm not too sure how to win, seeing that I just used Zephrys. It's going to have to be, like, Seance and Kazakus, and, like, getting a shitload of damage out of Anduin the turn I play him. I think that's going to be, like, only way to beat that. It's super hard to beat the Grizzle Wizard. Like, see, they did print something, kind of, with the Grizzle Wizard combo, but I don't like the fact that that's 2 cards, and you have to draw both of them. Like, it just makes it super hard. Or, like, a card that's, like, say, a 5 mana minion, 5 mana 5/5, that transforms your opponent's hero power into a random hero power. Any hero power in the game, not just a specific one. Just could be any hero power. Like, I feel like something like that would also be really good, because this way it's not 2 cards, and it's a decently statted minion for aggro, and something like that. See, I would much rather them do that, or it would be really cool to get, like, a mini set just for wild, to try and fix wild cards. Like, you know how they're doing the mini set for this? To fix wild. I don't know why I'm talking about this. This has nothing to do with the current game we're playing. But I don't know. I was reading Reddit today, and people were still complaining about this deck, and people were complaining about, you know, just Priest in general in Wild. I personally don't think Big Priest is anything to complain about. I think that deck is borderline bad. But, hey. The problem is that this might be Counterspell, which is what I'm really, really worried about. Raise Dead would be a super solid draw here, because then I could do Raise Dead into this. I know it's not, one of those has to be Counterspell, right? Neither of them were Counterspell? What the fuck? That's fucking terrible. I was honestly not expecting that. I was 100% expecting a Counterspell. I guess people prefer to play Netherwind Portal right now instead of Counterspell, huh? I mean, I still think Counterspell's in the deck. But it might be as a one-of, because they have so many secrets to play now. Explosive Ruins, Netherwind, Rigged Games, Counterspell, Duplicate. Some people play Ice Block, some people play One Potion. So there's just so many cards to actually play in that deck right now. I don't know what is the correct choice. Play another minion? Fuck. See, I'm just terrified that there is going to be a Counterspell for when I play a board wipe. You know, this is Explosive Ruins. It has to be, right? Or Potion of Polymorph. So you can get rid of this, and then, like... I think the correct player is Soul Mirror here, most likely. Just because... How else am I going to deal with this board? Problem is I have, like, no cards in hand. And I think the best card to play with Soul Mirror would be Bloodmage. Fuck, I can't actually play Bloodmage. If I play Bloodmage, I go down to 12, and then I'm in range of double Fireball. So I'd have to play Morgason. The Rocket. I fucking love the card Soul Mirror. The card is so cool. Hopefully he double Fireballs me here. He doesn't have Medivh's Valet anymore, which is good to remember. Yeah, I'm just hoping for that double Fireball here. Or Secret Cloud Prince. Secret Cloud Prince. I don't know what else. But, like, just something basically that's not just deal no damage. Because, like, 15 is such a weird life total. I'm super close to just being dead, right? Theoretically, I could die if he had another Medivh's Valet, Secret up, and then went Secret Medivh's Valet, Fireball, I would die. But, like, again, this health total is so weird. Okay, that's Cloud Prince for sure. Okay, so I have to play Reno here. This 9, again, is in range of just Fireball, Fireball. Or even Fireball, just Fireball hit. Feels so weird having 2 cards in hand in this deck. Feels so fucking weird. So that's both rigged games out of the way. I presume the deck no longer plays Aluneth because you have so much card draw through rigged games and the new legendary that draws you a card for each secret you've played. So yeah. This guy kind of cucked his whole plan. He most likely had double Fireball here, which is why he was debating even doing this. Compared to just Hero Power. And then he went Fireball this, and then he had Fireball next turn. But, yeah. I need to stay in this form until I hit Raza, and then I can go off with this. Also need to just have more cards in hand. Actually, this is super good because it nerks this. Hopefully it plays a second one, actually. Then I could just get double Murking. Murking. Isn't there a card? Yeah, Marfer or whatever the fuck. No, that's I'm thinking a thing from below. Wow. I can't even... Fuck. Well, that's the rest of his deck drawn. Play the second one of these. Just commit everything to the board so I can laugh. As you just played into Anduin. Oh, no, even drew Raza. It's pretty spicy. In case one of those is a duplicate. Okay, I guess this one could still be a duplicate, but this is fine. So I didn't want to have to deal with 2 more 5/5s. Already as it is, he has Cloud Prince, Fireball, Cultist. That's all he has left. And this hand is actually really good at dealing with that. The play is mostly just Kazakus Potion next turn. So he also still has 1 counterspell. Okay, what does he have left in his deck? Cabal, Ancient Mysteries, Mad, Counterspell, Kirintor, possibly Netherwind, the Cultist, Cloud Prince, Fireball. So that's Fireball, Cloud, Kirintor, Counterspell, Lackey. And then Ancient Mysteries, that would be the last card. They most likely play 2 of those. Yeah, there's a Kirintor, that's a Counterspell. Oh, Mad Scientist. So it's Cloud Prince, Fireball. Just go for a 5 cost here. Well, that's actually really good too. 7 armor, I feel slightly better. Fuck me. Is this the same thing? Oh, this is so much fucking damage. That was such an unlucky Kazakus, in my opinion. Feels bad. This is gonna hopefully be hype. Now with my hero power being 0, of course. It can be like hero power, this to draw 2, hero power, Spirit Lash. Am I dead to Fireball? I think so. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Fuck, exactly. Fuck me, man. I guess the better play was Kazakus Potion. Fuck. How was that Kazakus Potion so fucking weak? I guess I should have taken deal 5. Bro's deal 5 was... Oh, I think I fucked up at the end of that game. Did I fuck up with that counterspell? Did I fuck up playing into that counterspell? Oh, my brain hurts. Oh, I'm so fucking sad I lost that. I should not have lost that fucking game. I won't stop misplaying now that I'm in Legend, and it's fucking tilting. Alright, I need to focus on the game and hopefully win. Alright, guys, I'll see y'all there. Well, another aggro. I think the problem might be my deck. I don't know why, but ever since I've changed Elucia for Gluttonous Ooze, I have been unable to win a game. Like, I think I've won, like, 2 since the change, and I've lost. Like, just quickly looking at my thing. Since the change, I'm pretty sure I've won 3 games, and I've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't want to say the change is the reason for the fact that I'm actually fucking terrible at this video game, but I also don't not want to say that. This one's slightly better here. He's most likely doing this trade here. This, he's most likely playing something to kill it. He's mostly doing this, and then Potion could trade off both. Oh my god. I queued into the one asshole playing fucking Bomb Warrior on ladder. And he had the best card to go with it on curve. I'm so sad. I'm actually so fucking sad. Because that's Coin Wrench Caliper and I lose the game. Because I won't be able to play this on 5. Coin Wrench Caliper. On curve. Yep. I have not queued into a single good matchup in the last 15 games, I feel. Oh well. It doesn't matter, he has a second wrench caliper anyways. If he drew Ankar instead of the second wrench caliper... He actually drew Ankar instead of the second wrench caliper, and I'm still gonna lose. Give me a bomb, please, one time. That's so fucking depressing. The odds of that happening were like... Well, I figured out how I lose this game. It's the first time, second time, I think I've ever had a negative win rate with this deck. Honestly, I can't even tell if I'm just doing something wrong or I'm just getting insanely unlucky with my fucking... Like, what is this? His draw is perfect. If I had went second this game, I had won, by the way. Oh, that card is actually fucking useless. I don't even know anymore, like... Hey, it's the second most useless card in my deck, besides Kazakus, Zephrys, and Reno. I guess 4th. Just need to draw 2 bombs, that's all I need. No. There's no way I'm drawing 3 bombs without dying. There's no point of continuing to play this game. Oh well. Oh fucking well. He had all 3 wrench calipers by turn 3. Or, he had 3 wrench calipers by turn 3 in his hand. Seems fair and balanced if you ask me. Anyways, let's queue up the next game. So we're queuing into Zoo. My guess is his curve is turn 1 Flame Imp, turn 2 Tiny Knight of Evil, into turn 3 turn 3 Tiny Knight Solarium, discarding 3 cards, summoning 2 Silverware Golems, and dealing me 4 to the face through a Fist of Jaraxxus. I predict that turn, Tiny Knight of Evil plus Solarium, discarding 3 cards that trigger on discard, if it's Zoo, is happening. With how shit my luck has been today, I wouldn't even be fucking surprised. He's playing like a control deck, so that card is actually fucking terrible. Hey, if it's actually Cube or Reno, we might have a chance until we get... I don't even know at this point. What's the worst thing that can happen to me? I predict it will happen. That's actually insane. That combos so well with Flinger. I like that. I think it's better than the other two options. Oh, it's Raza. So he's gonna have Grizzle Wizard, Finley on turn 8 to deal with Anduin. If my predictions are true, we on another fucking level, boys. It's actually an insane card as well. Oh, I should have done this hitting face. I would have bounced both. Whoops. Missed 1 damage. Oh, by the way, I hope y'all have a drink. I got me some lemonade. Don't understand how I could be tilted with lemonade, but I am. So he burns a card here. We can hope for that being Gul'dan. I mean, those pretty low odds, but it's not 0. It's one of the worst burns in his deck. I had a comment point this out to me that of something that I actually didn't know. Insight draws a minion. I was unaware of that. So it was something pretty cool to learn, in my opinion. Yep. That's a must take. Yeah, I guess we just go for the insight. How many cards? I have 9 cards in hand. Oh no, I only have 8. Perfect. Let's just do this. On this. Enforce is actually insane with both of these cards. With 6 damage to the board. Can't get Cold Light Oracle anymore, which is really good. I'm pretty sure if this card could, it would offer Cold Light, which is a little tilting. I have to take the Psychic Stream. It's one of the best cards in the deck. He has yet to play a big card. Or a big demon, is what I'm trying to say. I think demon might be slightly better in this deck. Fuck, that draws 2 cards. So I go up to 9, then I draw Raza on turn. Or I possibly draw Raza for turn. I doubt he's playing Cold Light Oracle in his deck. It just doesn't make sense into a deck that perpetually has 9 cards in hand to be playing Cold Light. Okay, I'm about to Psychic Scream this back into his deck. Yeah, I'll take the Raza. I really just want to go for this. It's fine to take 9 here, I think. I have Reno in hand, which is why I think it's fine. I'm slamming this because the plan is to Psychic Scream sooner rather than later. So... And I have so much damage here in hand. It's fine. Well, I lost Spawn and Zephrys. So fucking unfortunate. You're damn right, Summon. That was a mistake. I think I have enough damage in hand to possibly end this man's whole career. Especially, I just need to draw Seance now. Hitting here was a mistake. in my opinion. That's fine. All the minions left in my deck. This is 2 triggers for free. Or 2 triggers for 2. To play here is Scream. Seance is the perfect card, actually. Hopefully it just doesn't drop Mal'Ganis again. That's the only thing we can hope for right now. I floated 2 mana here, and I think that's fine. I could have Insight, or I could have coined first. I think I should have coined first. This way I would have used it for the Seance. I would have done the same amount of damage, and just... That's fine. 25... That's really good too. Oops. The thing is, this is now APM Priest. Yeah, this is first. He is so mad right now. He is so mad right now. See, these are the super favorable matchups that we're not queuing into nearly that much. We went through Tick on curve, and we won without Spawn or Zephrys. Like, this deck could do some insanely dirty things. Like, that game just proves, like, this deck is not... It's not bad whatsoever. Like, this deck does filthy things. But your matchups are, like... You're honestly... Yes, you have a lot of removal to deal with aggro, but... You also don't have that much removal to deal with aggro, especially not the currently super consistent aggro decks. Anyways, I know the video is a bit short, but my recording is telling me it's 30 minutes, and that's normally when I choose to stop. So, that's going to be it for today's video. We did fucking horribly. We lost one game that we should have won, and we honestly just conceded the other one because he had an insane draw. Like, see, there are cards to counter this deck. There are decks that can. Like, I know everybody likes to say that this deck, there's nothing that beats it, but there is. The card Forge's Souls plus Wrench Caliper wins you the game every single time against this deck. Like, you just straight up don't beat that. But anyways, with all that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you guys did, don't forget to like, subscribe, rep the gang, and I'll see you guys in the next one where hopefully... we stop losing and we just get dubs and we hit top 1,000 legend. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Peace.